Did you know that withers also spawn with soul soil and not just with soul sand? I did not, but now I do. Time to do some cleaning. Almost like nothing happened. I will be building a wither skeleton farm today, and these chicken play a vital role in our plan. For some context, I was really convinced that using soul soil instead of soul sand would not spawn the wither, and I just wanted to play a little trick on L, but it backfired. It backfired very hard. I'm not after the star. I'm actually going to use these 3 skulls, I got 6 in total, for our project for today, which is the Wither Skeleton Farm. And we start with all of this stone, and probably much more, and spawn-proof the Nether Fortress. Let me show you this fortress because I found one that is very, very suitable. I forgot to mention that on my quest to get all of these Wither Skeleton skulls, if I press tab, you see a 1. And that means 1 death. And that was partly because I didn't have any fire resistance potions then. So I have currently 3 on me, but I will just make a few more to be on the safe side. Let me find my stuff and then let's head over. And this is the Nether Fortress that I'm talking about, and this will be the intersection that we will be building the Wither Skeleton Farm. Some of you may know this fortress is special because it is completely in a soul sand valley, and if you build these kind of farms in a soul sand valley, you don't really need to spawn proof all of this land because the spawns are focused so much on the fortress itself and not in the soul sand valley biome. So maybe we have to go a little bit in this direction where there's a crimson forest, but overall this should be very nice. Let me drink the potion of fire resistance. Let's just head in somewhere. You can see plenty of skeletons already and start spawn proofing. I am still on my first shulker box of stone, and I am very happy to have the fire resistance because this is such a mess. I haven't yet decided if I want to destroy the blaze spawners, and that's why it's a little bit dangerous here. I don't know, I just can't get myself to destroy the blaze spawner. And how much damage do they do if they touch you? Oh my god. Okay, let me continue. I still have fire resistance, I have a potion on my hotbar. I will just slap the area around the spawners, and when nobody is near, nothing should spawn anyways. And the first shulker box is used up, and I think we've got quite far. I think I got a lot more done than I thought I would. It's almost half, I think. There's a little bit more inside there, you can see there in the back. And then we have this part in the front over here. We're basically almost done. Let's head back to base. And while we're here, let's check on our egg production. It's running decently well. I want these 4 double chests completely filled with eggs. It has been a few hours now, and I think we've got plenty of eggs. And there's a leather and a lead in there. I think a trader, like from a wandering trader, a llama, ended up in here and got entity crammed. As you can see, I'm sometimes getting feathers and raw chicken as well. Sometimes the chicken die, but they just can't behave. I have also gone ahead and finished up slabbing the whole fortress, as I see a gas spawn. The whole fortress is now spawn proof, I think. I tried to do everything. As you maybe know, the spawning areas for a fortress are a little bit bigger than the area itself. Especially with intersections, they have extra areas where the mobs can spawn. I think 3 blocks above and a few blocks below as well. So I had to slab those as well. And the skeleton, I think, is just a normal soul sand valley spawn with a flame arrow. With this being taken care of, we need now all the resources to build this farm. And we can build this farm actually in 3 layers. But we need wither roses for each layer, and one layer is going to be a 19 by 19 area in this cross section, so we need many wither roses, and I don't think we can get that many wither roses like for 3 layers in one go. I think we'll do 1 layer for now, and I hope we get enough wither roses for that 1 layer. First, we need some potions of poison. Then we need to grab all the seeds we can. All the eggs. Not too bad. That's 7 shulker boxes of eggs. I hope this will be enough for at least one platform of withered roses. We need our 3 skulls and 4 soul sand, or soul soil works fine as well. Alright, we are in the end underneath the portal that leads back to the overworld after you killed the Ender Dragon. This will be the spot where we will build the wither, and it will be stuck in this platform, in this bedrock platform, so that we can kill it easily. We will use the explosion of the wither being summoned to kill all of these chicken and gain our wither roses. I will place 2 of the heads already, because it will be, from experience, it will be very difficult to place the 3rd one when this is completely filled with chicken. And now we throw all of these eggs, trying to summon as many chicken as we can. We wait some 10 minutes for all of them to grow up and breed them all, and then we throw some poison potions for all of them to get down to half a heart, and that will allow us to get the wither roses. This is all the eggs that I had, and we can actually press F3, and in the top left corner we see this E, and it shows the amount of entities that are in view right now. Behind the slash, 403 is the total amount, and right now I can see 390, or I cannot see them. They could also be behind blocks, but they are in my frame, so if I turn around it's a lot less. That tells me we have some 300 chicken here, which is not too bad. We need 361 wither roses for 1 layer of our farm. So I think I will just wait 10 minutes for all of these chicken to grow up, and then I will breed them a little bit. The only thing that I'm worried about is that the AI on the server for the mobs is not too great. If I have the seeds in my hand, they all come towards me, and they come towards me so intensely that they squish each other to death, literally. Let's see if this works or not. Yeah, chicken died. Chicken died. Not good, not good, not good. We do not want that. That's something with the server. It tries to optimize things, and I think it also optimizes mob AI. I have to be careful with breeding them that I actually get more chicken out of it. Mayday, mayday, we have a problem. As you can see in my inventory, I'm picking up more dead chicken than I'm picking up eggs, and you can also see in the left hand side we only have 350 entities left, which is not going to be enough because there are also plenty of endermen around here. I think we just have to go for it, because I don't think we have more opportunities to get more chicken in here right now than there are currently. Now I also worry, I don't think I can get all the chicken. If I use the seeds to get the chicken to me, they will also die, so it's really an unfortunate situation. This is not ideal. I don't think we're going to get too many wither roses here. Eagle, I'm doing well. He's writing from the Discord chat, but I need to place this. Couldn't place it again. Now we did it. Now we did it. That was mostly successful. We have gotten 4 stacks of wither roses. That is actually decent. It's not quite enough, but I think it's decent enough. We won't be getting any more right now, but let me just grab this wither star and have this finished for now. And here we go. While we're in the end, we can also check out Eagle's Ender V4. I think this is actually a farm with a one-time payment. A one-time payment of 45 diamonds, but I think he said we can test it for free once. So let's see what this beauty has to offer. This is this is so dense. Yeah, it's not gonna make a big difference right now as I'm already on level 44, but it's quite fast. Eagle, that is my one-time test. I'm not sure, maybe I will come back, but 45 diamonds is a steep price, especially when I can do just some villager trading. I have expanded our egg farm, as we have quite a few eggs already again, but I've done a second round of what I'm going to call the Great Cluckening. I killed another I think I got 5 stacks of wither roses this time. Plenty of wither roses for at least 1 layer, which will fulfill my OCD. I need at least 1 complete layer. And then when we get more wither skeleton skulls from the farm, I think I'll get the rest of the wither roses for the other 2 layers. I have also gone ahead and started preparing the spawning areas for the wither skeleton farm. And as I said before, in a nether fortress with these intersections, you have a 19 by 19 area where the nether fortress mobs can spawn. And then we can have 3 layers where we have a gap of 3 blocks so that the wither skeletons can spawn. This will be the middle layer, the top layer, and then we will have a bottom layer. I started spawn proofing all of these levels, and I think for now we will use the bottom layer and put wither roses here. But first I have to finish this area. Maybe I think I will put some glass around this, and then we need to get some piglins, but I'll be back with you for that. I thought I'd give you another progress update, and as you can see maybe a little bit, I'm currently on the top layer of the 3 and I'm adding a 5 wide border on the outside of the 19 by 19 area, and then I'm adding moss carpet. This can be any non-spawn. I think it could also be slabs. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it could be. But all the tutorials use like carpet. Since Elle has an awesome moss farm that I've been using a little bit, I can just use all this moss to craft moss carpet. The reason for this border is to enable pack spawning. When a mob, for example a wither skeleton, was to spawn here, there's a certain chance that it will try to spawn multiple of that, a pack. And then they search for, I think in the beginning, 1 block around, then 2 blocks around, 3 blocks around. And I think if there are blocks on the outside, it can still spawn them, but I'm not entirely sure how it works. But all the tutorials suggest to use this border in order to enable pack spawning, in order to get a few more spawns. This is honestly the first time in this project that I have enough resources with me on the first go. And this was actually my last glass. I don't have any other glass left. And I did not count how much I needed. I think there was 24 stacks of white glass. That is a perfect fit. And let's take a little bit of a look. I know that glass is not resistant to gas explosions, but gas can't see you in there. The next mission is, I think we need some piglins. And we do have a crimson forest not too far away, but it will be a little bit difficult to transport them through the fortress next to the blaze spawner. Maybe I remove this blaze spawner and keep the other one. That was a lot easier than I expected. I had 3 piglins spawn down there with swords, and I could just get them up here with a staircase. And I think they won't despawn if they're in the boat, so I can head back to base, grab some name tags, grab some golden armor so that they don't attack me when I'm with them in a boat. And then I think I can just boat them over to the wither skeleton farm. The first one is in, and you will be named Piglin. Let's get the other 2. And down here, our Mr. Lil Pickle is on his floor. And here comes number 3. And I think he also goes into the middle layer, and then I will just drop him down. And you, sir, with a big task of being the first one out there, you will be named the Notorious Pig. In a second I will take off my gold helmet and I will bait the piglin to fall into here. And since these trapdoors are on the second block, the piglin thinks those are blocks and won't move out there, even though technically they could. But in the end we will also place a block of glass on top of them. So let's break the boat. I will be ready with the shield. He should be aggressive now. I didn't quite make it. Can I push him? Very nice. Now I wish the farm had a roof. I think I'm going to build a quick roof with slabs. The roof is in, the piglins are in, and I've done the top layer as well already. Credit goes out to Sakuracraft. The basic components of a wither skeleton farm are clear to me, but this part with the piglin, where I can stack 3 of them on top of each other, I wasn't quite sure, so credit goes out to Sakuracraft. Thank you very much for this tutorial. And I will repeat this on the level below. This is the middle level, and then on the very bottom as well. As you can see down there, we're now getting to the part where I still have to build the collection area for the wither skeletons. We'll build a tube that goes for 24 blocks so that we are far enough away so that the wither skeletons can actually spawn on this bottom layer. I think we are almost done. We only have to place the wither roses in there. We go down a little bit here. It's not beautiful. Don't call me out. I know it's not beautiful. But this is where the wither skeletons should be landing. Then we should be ready for a first test. Let's take out these slabs and place the wither roses. I'm starting to be a little bit careful because I think when I'm in one corner, I'm already far away enough so that wither skeletons can spawn. So I think we are done with this first layer and I'm excited. I hope I didn't forget something very important. I hope it works. Let's go out here. Hope no ghast is here right now. Let's see if it's working. It fell, but it died. Oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, they die when they fall. Later on, I want to have a honey block because honey blocks I can use a hopper down below. But I don't have any honey currently. And to stop the fall, yeah, they die immediately. But we have wither skeletons. We have a coal and a bone farm. I wanted to get a hay bale because it stops the fall a little bit. Alright, I thought while I'm at it, why not just put a hopper minecart there with a chest. And I think we can start. We already got our first skull. That's the second one. That's not going through. I think that's not working. But I'm not entirely sure why it's not working. Am I stupid right now? I think I fixed it. I did remove the rail before. But now I did it again and I kept the rail in there. And apparently now the hopper minecart is high enough to actually pick up the items. But this system isn't refined yet, let's say, because items fall on the side. Also, I think the rates are decent, but I imagine if we have 2 more layers, that's 3 times the rate. It must be quite amazing. Look at this. And we have 3 skulls already.